Okay, so I was at work yesterday, right? It's too bright in here. How's that work? No, it's not gonna work. It's like a glare. Anyway, so I was at work yesterday. I was work early yesterday because I got yelled at by my lead guy. Which, you know, don't fucking talk to me like that. But anyway, he was yelling at me because of a tank was messed up. Which, whatever, I'll fix the fucking tank. Even if it wasn't mine, which I didn't think it was mine. He's supposed to went down and was mine, saying that the handwriting was the same, and it wasn't. I know my own handwriting. But he started yelling at me and saying that everybody in our area is fucking up these tanks. I'm like, okay, so go tell everybody else too. I'm not the only one doing it then, apparently. And he's like, well, you're here right now, so I'm telling you. I'm like, so you're yelling at me because everybody else? He's like, yeah. I'm like, no, that's not how that goes. And like, he proceeded to fucking keep yelling at me. And according to the investigation my supervisor did, that's not how it went. The other guys, which this is the second time this has happened, where their investigations came up with nothing because it's all one-sided, biased opinions and not people actually doing what they're supposed to. Okay, so anyway, regardless, he was bitching about all these tanks getting fucked up. I've never had an issue where my tanks were messed up at all. This is the first time I've heard of it. I looked at the tag. It apparently had my number on it, which I've had issues with people using my numbers to get items out of our little toolboxes. It's where we put in our numbers and get gloves and other what's the word I'm looking for? Consumables for work out of these like vending machines. Okay, so I've had issues with people using my number for that, where I can't go in there and get gloves because, well, hey, you already used your gloves. No, I haven't. So anyway, regardless. So I told him, I said, that's not my number, but I'll fix it. You know, big deal. I wouldn't have missed a weld like that. That's just ridiculous right there. Like, you would have to stop the weld just to miss the weld. And I said, I wouldn't do that. I've never done that. I've never had an issue. You guys have never had an issue with my welds. And he just kept yelling at me. So I'm like, and I heard him say something. I took my earbuds out and I'm like, wait a minute, say that again. He's like, I'm yelling at you because I'm tired of you guys fucking shit up. I was like, so hold on, you're yelling at me because everybody else keeps messing up. And this is the first time I've heard of it. And he's like, well, you're here right now and you're available, so I'm yelling at you. You can't yell at me like that. That's not it's an abuse of your power. It's an abuse of your position. So I went to tell my supervisor, and he literally told me I was being a bitch. Yeah. Told me I was being a bitch, and I told him I am going home before I punch somebody in the face, go to jail, and lose my job. And he's like, I don't want to hear you bitching about your time and your money and da-da-da this, and it's your paycheck and your points. And I said, that's right, it is my paycheck and my points, so I'm going to go home. You already okayed it, so I'm going home. And it's like, I'm doing an investigation, and everybody I talked to that was there did not say that he was yelling at you the way you said it. I said, well, regardless of what they said, the way he talks to people and gets away with it, and you guys say that's okay because that's how he is, it's not appropriate. He should not talk to other co-workers or employees like that at all. It's an abuse of his position and his power to think he can get away with talking to people like that and not have no repercussions for it. And so, yeah. It's nasty here. It's like rainy, wet, fucking snow, slick shit. Ugh. My hair is a fucking mess. I woke up like this. I didn't even care. I didn't put my hair in a ponytail or none. Or braid it. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna go to work. I have to go to a domestic violence class tonight because I was a victim of domestic violence 9 years ago. The first class, I was sleeping in it. And then I had to do homework about a safety plan and what do I do while living with my abuser and if something were to happen. I'm like, this is redundant because I have not had an abuser in over 8 years. And that's why I've been single for that long. And if a guy were to even attempt to put his hands on me again, he'd probably get beat the fuck up. Yeah. And for another, I have not had a guy live with me in just as many years, and Caden would kick their ass. I have a bat with any guy's name on it to kick their ass if they fucking think they're gonna put their hands on me. And I told her, I said, why do I have to do this? And she's like, you have to do it for your services. And I'm like, this is so dumb. Can I just sleep? Because I have to go and do this class, and it's like 2 hours long, and I'm up at 3 a.m. and this class doesn't get over until 7 p.m. I'm like, fuck. Anyway. Hey. I had a couple other girls message me on Instagram about being a legend. I don't know where that came from. Thanks. I don't do anything special. It's so funny because, like, I sit here in my car. This is like, because I'm working 10 hours today, so I get an extra 10-minute break. So normally I would only get a 30-minute break and one 10-minute break, which is fucking stupid. And then they bitch at me if my blood sugar gets low and I have to go fucking take a breather. Oh, you're still in time from the clock, or time from the company. I'm like, fuck you. Like, anyway, so, like, there's like 10 cigarette butts right out my fucking window that I just throw out there. Why is this all weird and the lights all messed up like that? I don't know. I'm all dirty and nasty, you guys. I got all my sub welds done. I'm getting ready to tack up my tanks to put them through the robot, and then I can finish weld them. But I'm ahead on all my tanks. So I'm debating if I want to work Saturday or not. Probably should, since I left early yesterday, but I worked this Saturday. And I'm working 10-hour days rest of the week. I have before, but I don't, generally. I only have when people have bought them for me. Oh, buy me some. I will. Got a new choker. I'm so tired. You can send me money through PayPal and I can buy them and then do a custom video, or I can do a live video like this. Look how dirty my cap is. That's disgusting. It's disgusting. And I know I've been getting a lot of friend requests on my Facebook too. I don't accept a lot of people on my Facebook. I have like 300 friend requests right now. I don't know who they are. Like, if you're sending me friends requests, let me know who you are and where you're, why you're sending me a friends request, because it will just sit in there and I will ignore it. I have friends requests from 14 weeks ago and it's still sitting in there. Oh, I'm so sore. You guys think I take enough pain pills? Alright, well, I'm gonna get off of here and enjoy the quiet before I have to go back in there. I don't know if I can French in hell. There, I don't know if you can see it. Alright, I will see you guys later. Bye. What the hell? Why is it weird again?